Welcome to Pod Crawlers. I'm Kelly.
And as always, I am Eric.
And this is the tyrannical 12th episode.
And we're going to take this sumbitch down.
That's right.
That's right. We got some news, some couple of DVD releases that I'm pretty sure the world would have been better off without. And we're going to talk about The Protector and Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. God help us. The Protector, by the way, is not the Jackie Chan movie from the mid-'80s. I don't think we'll ever review a Jackie Chan movie on this here program.
I think not.
No. Want to remind everyone that our email address is podcrawlers@gmail.com. Your emails are more than welcome. And we want to thank you for listening to this program. And to the ones that have been there since the beginning, all those months ago. Thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you very much. Hope we're not disappointing you too much.
Yeah, and I hope you guys stick around because we have some fantastic episodes coming up, including the long-awaited third installment of Asian A to Z.
Yes.
I think the last installment was maybe our 4th episode, and we're already on number 12, so it's been a couple of months.
Yeah.
And when we started Podcrawlers, that was kind of one of the main features we wanted to focus on. And we kind of got away from that, especially with the last couple of episodes.
Well, there have been some cool things going on that we've had to, felt necessary to speak about and share.
That's right. I forgot to mention this, the Buffy comic book. We're going to be talking about that later on in this episode, the 3rd issue of that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right.
All right, we got some news, I think, right? I
believe so.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Finally.
Big
I
fan
love
of the first
the
one.
first Hellboy. Just a little bit of news. The main principals and the director from the first film will return, which is a good thing.
Yes, always a good thing.
I mean, I think that they all did a pretty good job.
Even Selma Blair.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Selma Blair fan, but I think even she was less annoying than usual.
Right, she's returning. Ron Perlman as Hellboy.
Of course, Ron Perlman has to return as Hellboy.
The body and voice of Abe Sapien. So
awesome.
And the director, of course, whatever his name.
Alright, there's a little plot. It's about Prince Nuada, a ruthless leader who treads the world above and the one below, defying his bloodline to awaken an unstoppable army of creatures.
Well, I'm pretty sure Hellboy will stop that army.
I'm thinking so. He generally does come and deliver.
Yes.
Filming is scheduled to begin in June with a possible August 2008 release. So definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's only a year away.
I know. It's unheard of to start filming a movie nowadays and release it the next year.
Right, especially.
So,
yeah.
Hopefully everything will stay on schedule and
we'll see it
we'll
next August.
Get it, yeah.
Have it on DVD by September.
We have that little X-Men news of some sort.
Yes.
Wolverine, the movie.
Which
I'm kind of looking forward to.
Yeah.
As of right now, there's no director. There's a possible 2008 release, which, to me, I'm like, if you don't have a director, come on.
Yeah, looking for 2009 now. I mean.
And Hugh Jackson, at this time...
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman will return as Wolverine.
As Wolverine. Again, I gotta state my opinion, which has never changed about a Wolverine movie. I think they should have made a Wolverine movie 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah,
when the
I
character, was huge, more huge than he is now. Basically, the reason the X-Men comics in the 90s sold was because of Wolverine.
Well,
that's why I read them.
It's an awesome character, and I think Hugh Jackman does a really good job with it. I like the way they do, his hair and everything, and
kind of looks like mine on some mornings.
Yeah.
Some days.
No,
even.
not really.
Moving on from a movie that it'd be nice to see, Wolverine. I'm not against it completely.
Oh no.
To a movie that I don't know why they're going to make, since we already basically got the movie in the first 5 minutes of the first X-Men movie. And that movie is
Magneto. After Wolverine is completed, production on Magneto will begin. Unlike Wolverine, in which Hugh Jackman will reprise his role from the first 3 X-Men, Magneto will probably only feature a marginal part, if any, for Ian McKellen.
Sir Ian McKellen.
I enjoy the Ian McKellen.
Yes.
Now, I think he did a good job with Magneto in the X-Men movies. I feel like in the last X-Men movie, they've kind of left it open in a way.
Right.
So he can return. I guess this was probably their desire from the get-go.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm pretty sure the Wolverine movie is probably going to be a sequel, hopefully, and they don't go back to his origins. And Magneto, I think, I'll only find it tolerable if it is a sequel/prequel. Where he's reminiscing about his past or whatever. Or even, he's dealing with something in the present that has ties to his past. And it's not a straight-up prequel.
Well, they are very popular with the origin movies nowadays. Especially for comic book characters.
And it's getting old.
Yeah.
I think comic book movies as a genre has pretty much run its course. Even though, with the success of Spider-Man and Batman Begins.
Well, they're making another Hulk movie, too.
Right. That just proves that origin movies, these are characters that have been in the comic book mythology or whatever for years. 20, 30, 40 years even. We don't need to know where Magneto comes from. We don't need to know where the Hulk comes from. Chances are, if you're going to see one of those movies, you already know.
Yeah.
But then again, there are the people that don't, and they're idiots, and they, can't look up things online. They have to be force-fed this origin. This is where he came from. I think the core audience of comic book movies, they already know the origin. They just want to see superheroes versus supervillains and super fights.
I agree, but I will say that one movie where it did work, that they went into the origin, was Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I think in the first Hellboy movie, I think it was good that they... Because I thought he was so cute.
Right, little Hellboy.
He was
Jr.
so adorable.
Well, I'm not saying I'm completely against, things like that, but if it's dealt with that way in Hellboy, where the first 5-10 minutes is the origin of Hellboy, and that ties into the plot of the movie.
Right.
So.
Just a little bit more information. Both the characters of Magneto and Professor X, Xavier, I love him, will be played by actors in their 20s, though the roles have yet to be cast. Oh, God.
I know, that's where you get into a lot of trouble, possibly.
Oh, God.
The casting for the original Hulk movie, not so good. Ghost Rider, not so good. I'm kind of worried.
And David Goyer will helm the project. He wrote and directed Blade Trinity, as well as wrote Batman Begins, which was excellent.
Excellent. I mean, it's an
yeah.
origin movie. It's a prequel, but yeah, I loved it.
He was originally attached to direct the feature adaptation of The Flash, but has since dropped out. And he was also attached to helm the DC comic flick Supermax, set to revolve around the Green Arrow.
Now, I wanted to, I put that in the notes because I wanted to just touch on that briefly. The point of Supermax, basically, the Green Arrow is caught, or he's framed for murder or something, so he's put into a Supermax with all these other villains, and it's basically his fight for survival. I think that's stupid. It's as if, you and I are just sitting here talking about, wow, I wish they would make a Rogue versus Storm movie, and this is how they could do it. Like, they could be abducted by aliens and taken to the planet of the Beyonder, and they could just duke it out until, No,
they'll be taken to the Phantom Zone.
That's a totally different universe. But my point is, this sounded like a fanboy idea. I can't believe it even got serious consideration. It's basically taking a perfectly good character
and trivializing it.
Yeah, and making a superhero movie not a superhero movie, which that's not the point.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of a good character, a good franchise. I think they should make a Green Arrow television series. Not necessarily a movie. I don't think he could carry a movie. But, don't strip him of his aura, Plus, didn't we see that before in the Van Damme movie, Death Warrant? And let's see, countless episodes of, Angel.
Everything.
Supernatural. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think to a certain extent they are playing off the popularity of the Green Arrow in Smallville.
Which I've yet to see an episode with him in it because I don't watch the series
anymore.
anymore.
You don't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
But
There's a good
I
reason
do.
for that.
And I enjoy the character as portrayed in the Smallville.
Let me ask you this: on the Smallville series,
Yes.
Does he use arrows with punching gloves at the tip of the arrows?
No.
He did in the comic book.
No, he does not.
What about smoke pellets?
Yes.
Things that explode, exploding tip.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
There's some cool stuff.
Does he dress in green?
Yes.
Like Robin Hood?
Kind of.
Does he have a yellow goatee?
No.
Yeah. Does he wear a silly mask like Robin Hood?
Kind of.
I could look this up.
He somewhat wears like it's kind of like a cape in a way, but not a cape, like
a hood.
Like a hood.
Okay.
But it hides the majority of his face.
Does he have a cape, or is it just like a?
I don't remember, honestly. He's currently on hiatus for right now.
Prepping Supermax, unfortunately, probably.
So he's not so much on the series right now, but I enjoy him. He's good.
All right.
And the guy who plays the Green Arrow on Smallville, or also Oliver Queen, he actually, first time I saw him, he played a character on Passions, the soap opera. So.
And like Passions, speaking of canceled series,
You.
One of your favorite
Stop
shows,
it.
Kelly, has been canceled. I don't know if you want to take a moment and tell the world out there. Express your grief. This is your forum.
Gilmore Girls was canceled, and I'm sure that all of you out there that listen to our show probably don't give a crap, but that's a personal favorite of mine, and I'm very sad. So that's my moment.
And I think we should take a moment of silence.
Fuck you.
For a show that gave you so much pleasure.
You make it sound dirty. Alright then.
Moving on.
Let's get on with it.
The show just died on minute 15. Alright, a couple of DVD releases the world did not need. I'm pretty sure the world would have kept on rolling.
Rolling?
If these movies...
I didn't realize we rolled. Don't we spin?
We're a big rock in space. I mean, roll, basically. Isn't spinning rolling?
Not exactly.
Anywho, The Sandlot 3, Heading Home.
Kick ass.
Oh, wait till you hear the description of this here kick-ass movie.
Okay.
Successful, arrogant baseball superstar. That's quite a guy right there.
Like most baseball stars.
I guess. Tommy Santorelli travels back in time to 1976 and relives his boyhood days on the Sandlot baseball team. This time, choosing friendship over glory and ultimately earning both. Now, how does this Santorelli guy travel back in time? Is it like a Hiro Nakamura, close your eyes and clench your fists type deal?
I don't know. It might be like a 13 going on 30 where
He wishes
and it happens. I don't know.
Or Doc Brown shows up in a flying train. And I think the first two Sandlot movies were basically the same movie, and that's fine. But introducing this whole time travel...
Okay, here's the thing. I never saw the second one, but I saw the first one, and I actually enjoyed the first Sandlot movie.
A bad movie.
But in a way, that's kind of what the first one was about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they didn't say at the beginning of the movie that they were looking back on the past necessarily.
Oh, no, right.
But there was narration that gave you that idea.
But that's...
And then at the end of the movie, you see one of the main characters as a professional baseball player.
Right.
Which, even though, he's not an arrogant guy, and he's not...
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like he's out for the money. That's basically what I hear in this plot.
Right.
Something that already happened.
Well, you know what I'm hearing in this plot.
Crap.
Moving on to another DVD release. Half Past Dead 2. I never saw the original because it had, Steven Seagal in it. Basically, the plot is the same from what I know about the first movie. The people who are in it, the two main leads, former WWE and WCW World Champion Bill Goldberg, and hip-hop group The Dog Pounds, Corrupt.
Oh, God.
And according to Amazon, this is the explosive sequel to
Whoa.
the hit movie Half Past Dead.
Dude.
I think someone did not do their research.
Well...
Shit movie.
First off...
Explosive like diarrhea.
Why is it... Now, maybe you can answer this because you are a wrestling fan.
Very much so.
Why is it that all the wrestlers now are breaking into the movies? Is there...
And they're doing it well past their prime.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not popular anymore. Goldberg, who? Steve Austin, who?
You don't see Ric Flair.
Well, he never was a movie star kind of
But
guy.
no, that's what I'm saying. You don't see Ric Flair trying to shove himself into movies.
Yet.
Don't get any hints there, Flair.
Space Mountain, the motion picture. Moving on. I mean, this horse is already dead, so let's beat it a little more.
Yeah.
2 movies. The Protector, that we both saw, and one that I saw, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie.
So, The Protector.
Yes.
You want to give a little synopsis of The Protector?
Okay, this is not the Jackie Chan movie of the same name, or any other movie of the same name. The Protector is a Thai movie by
Yes.
the people who made Ong the Bak, which we have yet to see. Heard a lot of good things about it, but if it's anything like the good things I heard about this movie, I don't want to see Ong Bak.
It wasn't that bad.
Basically, and there's really no good description of the plot on the box, because if you read the actual plot, you would not want to see this movie, because the plot is stupid. Basically, a guy from Thailand goes to Australia to retrieve his stolen elephants. Yeah, maybe I'm glossing over some things, but that's the gist of it.
Well, first off, he's from a, I guess, very, very small town or whatever they call them over there. His whole life, he's been brought up as a protector of the elephants. He's lived with the elephants.
Because it goes back to like the tradition that, the elephants grant kings power.
Exactly.
And blah, blah, they're good in wars, blah, blah. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not an elephant fan. Maybe if I was brought up with an elephant, I would feel for the guy and sympathize with his plight. He goes to Australia. He goes to Australia.
Yeah.
Beats up people because he wants his
elephants back.
A
lot of beating.
A lot of beating and a lot of bone breaking.
Yes.
And we're not talking about the Steven Seagal fake arm breaking, where it's obvious. This is portrayed in a more realistic bent, so to speak.
So much so that I'm not sure that people didn't come out of this movie unscathed.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I don't like breaking bones. Mm-hmm. I don't, especially having to do with the hand or the feet. And so there was a little while in the movie where I couldn't.
Well, that scene at the end where he
couldn't look at it.
Goes off.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, at that point, I thought maybe the movie was supposed to be a parody. Because he wants to retrieve his elephants. That in itself, I mean, that doesn't scream serious movie to me. But that scene where he just goes, I don't know how many people, 30, 40
yeah,
maybe?
It was a lot of guys that he just broke bones like crazy.
Yeah. So maybe it was a parody. I don't know.
I wouldn't say that it was a parody, but I think it was a lot more lighthearted than they want you to think.
Right.
Just based on the description of the movie.
Right. And I mean, there's more to the movie. I don't know if you call them mafia, but a mafia is one of their businesses is stealing endangered animals and selling them in a restaurant as courses. And among other things, like it just seemed they couldn't just stick with one plot. And because, the elephant plot, that's kind of threadbare and flimsy, so they had to pile on more stuff,
but
like police corruption and...
I think more importantly, not that they couldn't stick to one plot, but they couldn't stick to one message.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so are we here to talk about corruptness? Are we here to talk about cruelty to animals? What's your point?
Right. And, I think we're ragging on the movie. I mean, it's not a horrible movie.
Oh,
it's not a bad movie.
Not at all.
But it's not one I'd necessarily recommend. I wouldn't put it on a to-see list.
If you're going for content, I would definitely not recommend it. If you're going to watch something that flows pretty quickly...
And it's 80 minutes.
It's short, and you like some pretty kick-ass fighting...
That's the only reason I wanted to watch it.
Then I would recommend it.
If you like to see fights, this is it.
Yeah.
I mean, big fights don't last long, but they come.
If you like to see one guy trample about 100 guys, then definitely see this movie.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie is the film continuation of the television series, which is a continuation of a manga, which there's a card game, whatever. Google it, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I think everybody knows something about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, yeah.
They've heard of it.
Hopefully. I'm just going to read the description on the box, because for me to put in my own words will make the movie sound more ridiculous, because it really is a ridiculous movie and idea.
Yeah.
Heroic Yugi squares off against arch-rival Kaiba in an adventure even more dangerous when the when the imaginary monsters in their playing cards become ferociously real. And when an old evil enters the fray. Who will win this ultimate smackdown? Well, the thing... I don't want... This isn't a Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast, and I just want to talk about this very briefly because we got Buffy comic and
Buffy comic.
Yeah, I'm not very. This is not the elegant Eric. The elegant.
Eloquent Eric.
Oh my god.
Episode.
Man, what is wrong with me? Anywho, yeah, I mean, the thing, if
There's a lot of editing going on here.
The thing about the Yu-Gi-Oh concept on TV and in the movie, it's ridiculous. I mean, they play these card games and they summon monsters. I mean, they're not real. These are like holographic projections or whatever until the end of the movie. But you just have to go with it because it is so ridiculous. Because when they draw cards that they use, it just so happens that the card is a card they need. And then they explain it as they go along. So unless you are a Yu-Gi-Oh master, you're really not going to understand what the hell that's supposed to mean, or, you know, you wouldn't expect it.
No offense, but if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh master, I think you have bigger problems than having to.
Well, that's beside the point. But anyway, if you just... I don't even know what to say about this movie. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I guess it's good. But if you're not, it's okay. It's nothing horrible. Yeah, it's stupid. But I mean, going into the movie, you gotta think, yeah, this is gonna be bad and just, you know, a passable waste of time, hopefully. And it is. I don't recommend it to anyone.
What about Yu-Gi-Oh Masters? They haven't seen it.
They're too busy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! They ain't got time to watch a movie. Cool. But apparently, if my memory serves me correctly, this movie was on the Internet Movie Database bottom 100.
Yeah, there's a surprise.
I wonder if it's still down there. But it's not that horrible. There are 100 worse movies than this movie.
And some of them I'm sure we've talked about already.
Like The Protector. No. I think they're both, for me, on the same level. In that, yeah, I'm kind of glad I saw it, but my life could have, you know, been happy anyway.
Without it.
Anywho.
Now for our final segment of Podcrawlers, we're going to discuss the third
issue.
Yes, I was looking
third
for.
Episode.
I was going to say episode of the Buffy the Vampire comic.
Yes. Season 8.
Yes. The Long Way Home, Long Journey Home.
That's the name of the first story arc, The Long Way Home, I believe. It concludes in the next issue, which is due out at the beginning of June. Yeah, this issue, it's as good as the last two, if not better, in terms of surprises.
I would say it's better.
Better. Okay.
I was definitely impressed by this issue more so than the first two.
Yeah. Yeah,
combined.
I can see that, yeah.
There's some good stuff in this one.
There are two surprise appearances. I don't know if they're surprise. Well,
yeah, I'd say they're surprises.
Yeah, we find out who Amy's boyfriend is, so to speak, who she's in cahoots with. And that's pretty interesting.
Very much so.
Yes. Not to spoil anything, which we won't.
Yeah, it's someone from the past that we actually didn't think we'd ever see again.
Yeah.
So that's all I'll say about that.
Let's just leave it at that, yeah. And there's also another surprise appearance of a character who we expected to see in the actual TV series, but the person never showed up, and I don't know what happened with that, you know. But all in all, there were pleasant surprises.
Definitely. I enjoyed it. I think it pushed the story through a little bit more. We're still kind of fuzzy on where Willow has been lately, and so are the characters in the comic book. But
right,
I'm sure we'll
find out what happened to Willow.
Be told.
Well, the whole overlying story about the symbol and the cult and whatnot kind of was touched on. I mean, we saw Giles talk to one of the demons.
Yes, and the demon did not know about the symbol.
Right.
He wasn't clear on where it had come from either.
Right. So, I mean, the overall story, was sort of advanced. This was more of a let's reunite Buffy, Xander, and Willow.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, this series, I mean, third issue in, I mean, you can't say, oh, this is the best series ever.
No.
The best comic series ever, rather. But it's going great.
I think it's going up the scale as opposed to going down the scale, which is better, of course.
And I actually think this is better than any live action Season 8 they could come up with, I'm sure.
Probably.
If you haven't picked up the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 8 comic, it's in comic stores for sure. The first 2 issues might be a little pricey, but just check it out if you are a fan of Buffy and or Angel.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And if you are especially a fan of the Angel, Spike, and Buffy...
Oh, God, the love triangle there.
Love triangle. There's a little scene in the comic book.
It's quite...
It's interesting.
Interesting.
I personally am a fan of the love triangle. I'm a huge Spike fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love Spike. And James Marsters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making a mess over here.
But anyway, I personally, being a fan of both shows, I really enjoy the comics.
Yes.
So far.
And with that, our 12th episode? Our tyrannical 12th episode?
Our tyrannical 12th episode has come to a close.
Yes.
You can reach us at podcrawlers@gmail.com. I'm Kelly.
I'm Eric, and this has been Podcrawlers.